What's good with it, do YouTube? You know, it's your boy Don's coming back to you with another episode of the Venus Effect. I know y'all notice I probably in a different space right now. It's because I actually in Atlanta. Today I want to talk to you guys about fares and how to combat these fares. And not so much fares in terms of like clowns or heights or nothing like that. More of the fares that we give ourselves. For example, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a podcast, you want to start recording music, the fares that we kind of put on ourselves, don't never be afraid to just start. There's a fear of just starting. You putting all these factors into your head, you're making it more complicated than it need to be. Kind of comparing yourself to other people. Just start. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to wait on the right time. The right time is now. The right time is whenever you say you want to do it, whenever you start getting the idea, that's the right time. You ain't gotta have the most professional software, the best editors, the best people in your corner. You ain't gotta do all that. And that's something I had to learn too. I always get myself asked about it, saying, oh, I can't find no one to do videos, or my videos ain't gonna blow up. Niggas don't be really interacting with me on social media and stuff like that. So I don't know if they can be clicking my link, but that's okay. That's okay if they don't. I post these videos and I record these videos right now because I want to do that. I record this video right now because I actually enjoy talking about these things. I want to get my perspective on these things so I can do it. When I start changing my perspective on it, when I start changing how I look at it, it becomes something different for me. Those fears that I once had, that I previously had, they started to dissipate because I started to change how I look at it. I would say definitely start. The hardest part is starting. To combat that, you put yourself right directly in the line of fire of that fear. You put yourself in that fear. You force yourself to be there. And then once you do that, you're gonna realize that it ain't even that bad. It ain't as bad as you thought. You know, you wanna start recording music. Start recording music where it don't matter if people like it. It don't matter if it don't sound the most professional. Enjoy the journey of it. Another way to combat those fears is learning how to enjoy the journey of learning something. How to enjoy the journey of getting better at something gradually and over time. Don't just want everything to be perfect. Even if you have your camera, even if you have your mic, even if you have all your software, even if you have all that, your stuff still might not be perfect. Don't wait for the right time. Just start. I ain't got no fancy words right now. I'm recording off my phone. This $20 mic. I got a little small tripod stand. That's all you need. A lot of times we give ourselves extra fears. What gives us fears is when we speak too negatively on a situation. When we drill ourselves with the negative. So you want to go on a road trip, but you drill yourself negatives. Oh, I know how much this can cost. I don't want to get an accident. This could happen, that could happen, that could happen. Some places don't be safe, but you're just creating fears for yourself. Take that risk. Sometimes you gotta take that risk. You want to go to a new apartment, you don't know if you can like that apartment. Take that risk. It's either you can go and you can like it, or you don't like it and you know you learn from it. You learn, okay, these ain't the property managers that I need to be getting an apartment from. You could either sit it out and wait and go to a different place, or you could do at least take over. But it ain't the end of the world. You still have a place to stay. You still blessed regardless. You could still sit back and make a new decision. So don't be scared to take a risk on certain things. Now I ain't saying live your life risky and live on the edge, nothing like that. But don't be scared to take a risk to make decisions that you want to make, that you're fearful of. Taking a risk gonna help you combat fears. Another thing that's gonna help you combat fears is to actually take control of what you are in fear of. Change your perspective of it. Don't be scared that something bad could happen on the trip. Be scared that you have the opportunity to take that trip and you ain't taking it. Be scared that you want to start YouTube, you want to start music, you want to start podcasting, you want to start a new hobby, and you can't do that because you're so worried about what other people think. Be scared that people's opinions controlling your actions. You ain't in control of your own self. Be scared of that. That's a scary thought. Why would I not want to be in control of my own actions and my own decisions? That's a scary sight. Real thought, scary hours. To be scared of that. Be scared that I can't be myself. I scared to be myself. I am who I am, but at the same time, just because people they treat me different, or they single me out, or they don't want to do the things that I want to do, that I can't be comfortable with myself. That's scary because you could only be you. You can't be them. Accepting yourself, loving yourself, acknowledging your flaws goes a long way in combating fears. It really does. A lot of people do things for the wrong reasons. Like, for example, people go to the gym because they hate how they look. When naturally, at least to me, I feel like you should love how you look. You should love yourself, and then you should go to the gym because you love yourself. You want to improve on your body in a positive way, but you're doing it because you love yourself. You ain't doing it because you hate how you look. When you do it because you hate how you look, there's a lot more anxious things attached to it, fears attached to it, low morale attached to it. You get desperate. You want to do all type of other methods. It really really takes away from it. But when you're doing it because you love yourself, all those little anxious, low moments, they don't exist. You could take your time with it. You could enjoy the process of it. Those fears don't exist when they come from a place of love. When they come from a place of discontent. When you cut off fears, you live in the negative. Live in the positive. It helps. It combats fears all the time. Majority of the fears that we get from ourselves, drilling our own consciousness with negativity. We always scared to do something because we perceive it as fear. We scared to go speak in public because we perceive the fear of people talking bad about us, looking at us any kind of way. That's a fear that we perceive. We can combat that by just putting ourselves in a line of fire, getting better at it. Starting at small groups, of course. You could build your tolerance up for it, just like any other thing, any other substance. Fear is a substance. You could build your tolerance for it, gradually get better and better and better at it. But you can't do that unless you take that first step. It all ties back to the fear of just starting. Real talk, just start. Be content with yourself. Love yourself. Accept your flaws. Accept everything about you. You are you. God make you that way, and you perfect in the way that God made you. And that don't mean that you have to get complacent in how you look. If you want to change, that's fine. A lot of people are scared of change too. Change is inevitable though. We need change. Change is what helps us to grow. Change is what helps us to progress. Change is important in life. Change is the goal of life. You should fear remaining stagnant. You should fear remaining the same. Why would you want to be the same person you was a year ago? We change all the time, literally. So why fear something that we do all the time? It's also something that we in control of. We in control of how we change, the rate at which we change, when we change, what we change. So why fear we control? Like if I take this up and I throw this in the air, I know it coming back down. That's something I know. That's something I can control because I do it. Why would I fear that? A lot of people are fear of the unknown too. And the way I would combat that is to just not worry about it. Just not think about it so much. The unknown gonna always be unknown. It's a quantity you can't do anything about. Don't stress about things you can't control. Even if you gotta take yourself out of the situation and say, hey, wait on me, babe. You ain't know what could happen right now. You waiting on this new job. This job, he ain't really reach out to you. You ain't know if they gonna accept you, if they gonna deny you, or what other opportunities are coming your way. That's fine. Don't stress because you don't know. All you doing is stressing without results. You can't do nothing about it. So why fear it? All you can do is keep moving forward and hope for the best. That's all we can do. As human beings, we can't tell the future. So if you have no way of knowing, if you ain't in control, just take a breather, let it go. It's all gonna work out. Real talk. On the same note of talking to yourself, it's okay to take yourself out of the situation and ask yourself questions. Tell me, what are you so afraid of right now? Oh, I'm afraid of coming on the camera. Okay, how you gonna combat that? What you gonna do? Maybe go on the camera for short bursts of time. Maybe just mess up as much as I need to, but just keep going. Maybe come in front of the camera and don't even hit record and just talk. Different methods. Give yourself a list of methods, but do it.
Do it! Just do it!
As you do it, you can get better at it. As you do it, you can start combating the fears by default. As you do it, you will grow. That's the goal, bro. But that's all I had to say for you guys today. Make sure to like, comment, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram. Without further ado, we out.
Baby, I'm a realist, like to hop up on your same. So please look it, don't take me for no lame. I know it seems intense to deal a nigga from the island, but don't fall under pressure, I promise I'll keep you smiling.